everybody, and welcome to Inspiring Change, the interview series where you get a chance to get up close and personal with the members of the wellness universe, people who are out there every single day inspiring positive change. It is my absolute honor to bring to you one of our members, Sharon Carne. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Shari. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
Oh, of course. Thank you so much for all that you do every day. So why don't you go ahead and let everybody know what you do every day? What's your Facebook page and what is your mission behind it?
The Facebook page is Sound Wellness Solution. And it's all about reminding people how we evolved using sound and music. We've been so inundated with sound over the last 100 years at least that we've forgotten how healing and how healing sound and music is.
What a beautiful thing to bring to people's attention, because I think it is something that we just kind of just expect and take for granted almost in a way. How did you get involved in that?
That's a fascinating story because I've been a musician all my life. I fell in love with the classical guitar when I was 16 and went on to earn degrees in music, but never really put together the healing nature of music and music itself until I started exploring experiments in stage fright with a bunch of adult students who were really nervous. So one of the best exercises I found was to imagine a color while you're performing, because it really helped to distract that critical part of the mind, that part of the mind that says, you just play around now. You know, those who play music, that's very familiar. So we found over and over and over and over again that people in the audience got the color. They got the color.
Wow.
And so I started wondering, well, what is it about sound that makes it a carrier for thought? And what else can it do? So that's where my interest in holistic methods of healing and my whole life in music just became integrated with that. I came home.
That's so cool. No, it's really neat because a lot of people don't, it's either one or the other, you know, but being able to have the foresight to go and be like, maybe I can work these two things together. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. It has wellness always, you know, trying to help and heal. Has that always been part of your life, part of your soul?
It's had different, yes. And it's had different expressions throughout my life. And once I finally put together sound healing and music, then and all the other aspects of sound healing, then it's like bingo.
Right.
That sound wellness was born out of a phone call to take part in a study on stress, to create a program for people in a group. And I hadn't expected that. So it's like the universe is going, course correction, Sharon. Time to step into soul work, you know?
Wow, I love that. Obviously, I know music does, I'm sure, on a big level. What inspires you? What wakes you up every day and just makes you smile?
People. The amazing people just are so amazing. When you look in your eyes, no matter what's going on in their lives, and you see that spark, and you see that divinity, and you see that ability and creativity, that just gives me the shivers.
It's such a great word, though, too, divinity. Like that in itself gives me goosebumps, and because we all have that, and not everybody recognizes that. So for you to be able to see that in other people is a beautiful thing. It really is.
I just there, yeah.
Yeah. So you obviously have a message that you share every day. If you were given a world stage and someone handed you a microphone and said the whole entire world is listening to you, Sharon Carne, what would you like to say to them?
I would tell people that to remember how the sound around you affects you. It affects you physically, it affects you emotionally, of course, most of us know that. It affects you mentally, and it affects you spiritually. We've forgotten that. Become aware of the sounds around you because they affect you at all these levels. Sound goes through you, and it can rearrange your atoms and molecules as it goes through you. So as you become aware of the sound, you have a choice. Ask if that sound feeds you or if that sound doesn't feed you. And then if it does or it doesn't, you have a choice.
That's so intriguing. Like, I want to get more involved in your work now and find out exactly what you do. So do you do workshops and all that kind of stuff? Do you coach? What services do you offer?
The services are experiences and training in different aspects of sound, using your voice, which is our most ancient healer, voice and touch, and using sound tools and using recorded music, the more modern aspects, and how to bring that back into your life.
You just listening to you makes me want to just go listen to sound, like to really pay attention, because it's kind of consuming your spirit right now. I love it. Where can people find more of Sharon to consume?
Oh, thank you. Come and join the fun and the conversation on the Facebook page, Sound Wellness or Sound Wellness Solution. It's Facebook/Sound Wellness Solution. But I think it might come up with Sound Wellness.
Okay, I'll put the link at the bottom so people will be able to find you easily. Do you have a website or anything? Or is it just, do you have a website or just Facebook?
Yes, soundwellness.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much for doing this with us, for being part of the wellness universe, and being part of the universe, doing all the work that you do. We appreciate you.
And you too, Shari. Thank you so much.
Thank you.